What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I have done any type of CellCore video for you guys, and you guys really seem to like those. And to be honest, they have been doing a lot of cool stuff lately. So I don't think I've updated you since Eco last year, which was around the end of October, and they have released some super fun new products that I have been absolutely loving. They just came out with a bunch of new kits that are absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to talk about all of that stuff. Yeah, let's just jump right in. So I have all three of their latest products right here. I think this is the one they came out with first. So this is Para 4. This is their newest addition to their Para line. It is really gentle as far as the parasite products go. This one's really good for kids. You can just open it and mix it into hot water to make a tea. You can mix it into applesauce, into a smoothie. It doesn't taste bad, so kids aren't going to be like, ugh, what am I eating? And even for those picky adults, we all know we have some in our lives, if you're not one. Yeah, so what is cool about this one is it doesn't have the black walnut hull in it, and they did that because there are a few people out there who are allergic to that. So they wanted to make something that was good for those people. This is it. I have been adding it to Para 1, 2, and 3 and the binders for my full moon cleanses, and I'm loving it, honestly. So that is the first one. Go check it out. Add it to your full moon cleanse. Add it to your parasite products. It is great, like I said, especially for the kids. I have also been giving it to my dog because those are my kids. And we just recently got a new puppy. Well, she's not a puppy, but we rescued her. She was just a stray, found on the side of the road. Pretty sure somebody dumped her. Very sad. Anyway, I have been giving her Para 1 and Para 4. She has been dumping some worms, guys. Like, there was just straight up a tapeworm hanging from her butt the one day. And I was thoroughly grossed out. Even though, I see that on the daily just because of people that I work with, but it's still, I don't know, it's just gross. Anyway, it works on your dogs too. It does depend on the size of the dog as far as how much you give them, but just know it does work if you don't want to use the chemical wormers for them. Okay, so the next one that they came out with, and this is my personal favorite because, I'm all about hormone health and all that good stuff, but this is their Estro. So Estro is their hormone support, and it has all the good things in it. It has pine pollen, ashwagandha, turmeric, maca, astragalus, vitamin B1, cypress root, and of course their incredible fulvic acids, which is honestly what makes all of their products so amazing. But this hormone support, it is really, really good. I can definitely feel it helping my hormones. I've been taking it since, I think it came out around the middle of April, the beginning of April. And it's the middle of June now, so I've been taking it that long, and honestly, I could tell it was doing work because my skin started breaking out when I was taking it. So I always know when something is working because it starts coming out through my skin, which is, not necessarily a bad thing to start out with. Obviously, if it continues, there's something you need to work on, but it just means your body's pushing things out. When your skin is breaking out like that, it just means that there's something that needs to come out. It has since cleared up for the most part. But I can just feel it like with my energy levels and just my periods in general. So Estro, as it sounds, it's going to help balance out your estrogen levels and your progesterone levels so they can kind of work in synergy like they're supposed to. A lot of people have really high estrogen, and that can be what causes your painful periods, your painful breasts, cramping, headaches, your moodiness, your PMS can be the high amounts of estrogen. So balancing that out is going to make all of those other things go away. And this is not just for women. This product can also be used for men. It's going to help with your testosterone levels as well. And a lot of men also actually have high estrogen, and they don't want to think about it because when you think estrogen, you think female hormones. But if you look at a lot of men that are overweight or something like that, you know, that midsection area, like the love handles and even the chest area, you know, all of that stuff, a lot of that is actually caused by higher estrogen in the body. So all women have testosterone, all men have estrogen. Sometimes they get higher than they're supposed to be. Actually, a lot of the times in today's day and age, just due to the sheer amounts of hormone disrupting chemicals and all that stuff that we're exposed to. But anyway, this product is super gentle for helping to just kind of balance all that stuff out. So I'm taking it, my husband is taking it. It's just amazing all around. Okay, so the last one, this one I also love. So if you've used CellCore before, or if you've known about them for a while, you'll know and remember mitochondria. Some of you might still have some. So mitochondria was a dropper bottle. It was their mitochondria support, and they had to recently discontinue it because of sourcing. They do not compromise on their quality, so they weren't able to find one of the ingredients that they needed to continue making the product. So they made something else for mitochondria support, and that is BC-ATP. And honestly, I didn't think anything was going to replace mito-ATP, but this just might be better. Honestly, it might be a little bit better. And they were really hyping this up. And like I said, I didn't think anything was going to replace mito-ATP because I loved mito-ATP. But let me tell you, I am feeling so good on this. And the testimonials on this is honestly insane, especially people who have been using it on kids with autism, kids with ADHD, adults with ADHD. Just the focus that it's been giving people and kids is absolutely insane, and I've noticed it for myself. I tested it out when I first got it, so I took it a couple days in a row in the morning before having any coffee, and the first day it was probably 2 p.m. before I realized that I actually hadn't had my coffee, but I felt focused and awake like I had my coffee. So when I take that with my coffee, it's great. It's so good. And I've also been taking it before working out, and that combined with my mushroom pre-workout, you will get a killer, focused, sustained energy workout. So what the BC-ATP is, because it's a replacement for mito-ATP, it's mitochondria health and brain health. And if you know anything about the body, the mitochondria is like the powerhouse of your cells. So when your mitochondria doesn't work, nothing in your body is going to function properly. So the biggest thing I see with mitochondria that's not working properly is extreme fatigue, brain fog, just overall tiredness in general. And that's, I think, probably my biggest issue that I'm still working on is supporting my mitochondria. So that's why I think my body is just really loving this product so far. And I have been muscle testing it for myself. So I know some people that take like 6 of those at once. Right now, my body only wants 2. So I don't know. If you are one of those people that can take up to 6, let me know in the comments. But anyway, and also if muscle testing interests you and you want me to talk about how I muscle test stuff for myself, let me know and I will try and make a video on that. Let me just touch on their new kits that they just dropped really quickly. So they've kind of reformulated all of their protocols with the new products, made them better in my humble opinion. Their protocols were really good to begin with, but now they're just even better. But they released a bunch of new kits that, in my opinion, are very, very helpful, especially if you can't afford to do a whole protocol. The kits are very customized to, say, specific things that you might be struggling with. So I pulled up on my phone some of the new kits so I can read off some of them for you. They have their Jumpstart kit, which is essentially step 1 of their foundational protocol, but this is kind of the step that I personally think everyone should be starting with anyway, regardless if you're going to do a full protocol or not, simply for the fact that it addresses drainage and opening your drainage and energy pathways, which is really, really, really important if you are going to be doing any type of parasite work, mold, Lyme, heavy metals, because opening your drainage pathways means that all of those parasites and bugs and toxins are going to be able to be released and get out of your body. If you don't have your drainage pathways open properly, then all of that stuff is just kind of going to get stuck in your body. And because you're moving it around, it could cause like an even worse reaction and make you feel worse. So the Jumpstart kit is where I would honestly suggest most people starting out with, and then either going on to a full protocol from there or grabbing one of the other kits depending on what you need. So one of their new ones it's called a CA support kit, but it's basically for helping to maintain healthy blood sugar levels. And again, if you're doing any kind of hormone work or anything, this is so important, but just in general, healthy blood sugar levels, they're just, you just really want to keep them happy. So I love that they included this kit. They included an energy boost kit. Again, this one is going to be really helpful for that mitochondria support. So if you're someone that is always tired, always fatigued, like I mentioned, this might be a good kit for you. And then this one isn't new. They've had it for a while. They just renamed it the liver support kit. I love the liver. I think everybody's liver honestly probably needs a little bit of support. Again, hormone work, your liver needs some love. So love the liver support kit. Another new one is the maintenance kit. So I always have people asking me, what do you use for maintenance? Like after I've done a protocol, after I've done the parasite work, what do you keep on hand for maintenance to take daily? Now, I personally take a lot of things daily. I muscle test them and see what I need. But this maintenance kit is 3 products, and honestly, it would be pretty good for the majority of people to use as maintenance. So again, love that they made this an option. The next new one is the MYC support kit. So this one is going to be for support to your gut microbiome, your liver, and your respiratory system. And then they have a radiation support kit, a stomach support kit, and a metabolic support kit. So those are kind of self-explanatory. They do have a couple other kits that aren't new. They're just ones that they've already had. So I didn't really talk about those. But as always, none of this is specific medical advice. I can't give that unless I'm actually working with you, or, you know, you've reached out to me and we've set up something as far as like me connecting you with the CellCore products and stuff like that. Otherwise, as always, talk to your doctor. Don't take a YouTube video as medical advice. I will say that, you know, these CellCore products have literally changed so many lives. So if any of those products or any of those kits sound like something you might need, and honestly, I think there's a product out there that everyone needs to be on, at least for a little bit. And, you know, I just think parasite work is so important. They're the root cause of so many diseases and illnesses and just issues, you know. So if any of that sounds like something you need or something you'd be interested in, you can always shoot me an email. You can find me on Instagram and send me a DM. I connect with so many of you guys that way, and I love it. I'm always available to try and answer your questions. And if you need the practitioner code to get started with CellCore, you can also ask me about that, and I can help you get set up for that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, you guys seem to love the CellCore stuff, and I am so passionate about it, so I have no problem hopping on here and talking about it. And yeah, I will keep you in the loop and try not to let 8 months go by again before I pop on and talk about something. But like I said, they're doing so much new stuff, and Eco's coming up again, so I'm gonna try to make it in person. If I do, I will try to vlog it. We all know I'm a horrible vlogger, but we'll see. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!